Hi everybody, it's Becky and I am trying a new camera setup system, so I'm hoping that this will work. Anyway, this is my latest paper bag fabric lace journal, and it measures, if I can remember, it measures approximately 5.5 by 6.5, and somewhere in that area. And it's one signature, and it's pretty chunky. This is another design team project that Esme from Crafty Me Shop asked me to guest design, and sent me a kit of wonderful mix of vintage and new laces. And she also does, she sells bling and sari silk and some materials, and mostly tons and tons of gorgeous lace and appliques. And that's what I've used in this book. This is a image that I got from Mrs. Cog, this bunny image, and some of the images inside. This is my Bunnies in the Garden journal, and it's got a heavyweight canvas linen-like with pale blues and taupes as the base, and then the lace, several different lace pieces over it. And it's a hand-sewn signature. This is a little fabric cluster that I made with a charm hanging on it. And this closure is a little bit different than what I usually do. And it basically is the ribbon on that side and the button here, and you wrap it around. So here we go. When you open it up, on the inside here, I have here's the paper bag, and I've gessoed it, and then it has a large pocket there, and then I have some vintage lace with another pocket here, and then the fabric with a pocket here. And I have several of the Velveteen Rabbit tags in here. One of my favorite stories. Now, some of the paper, the printed paper, comes from Polka Doodles, Digitals, and if I see any others, I will point them out. But this lace here is also from Esme's shop, as well as everything on the cover. And this is a tea-stained envelope that I included and left it unsealed so you could write in it. And this is my first altered envelope. They came from Target. They're the seed packs. This was the gray one that had the window in it. And so I've gessoed it, and I've collaged on it with paper as well as lace applique trims, and then I've also stamped on it, and I attached it to, I made a tuck-in flip with paper, coffee stained paper, and I attached it here, and then this is the flap, and then I added to it so it would be long enough, and then this lace, and then here's another applique, and then this is the image that was in the window, and you can take it out and write on the back of it. So there's that. And then lots of coffee stain. Here's some bunnies and lamb and chicken and stuff in the garden. And here's another image from Mrs. Cog, the bunnies. and some garden tags. And I've got several different sizes of and kinds of paper. It's guest check, and it flips down so you can write under it and on top as well. Here's another little envelope with some paper in it, and it's been stamped and tea stained. And this has been stenciled, and some more background paper and a little lace chiffon ruffle. And over here is, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Holly Pond Hill, one of my other favorite little rabbit and bunny stories, but I made a little card there. And then I just did Mr. and Mrs. Chick, and there's stamping there. It's another collage. This ATC was gifted to me, and I used it here as a tuck pocket. And this image here I got off of a paper pack. I can't think of the name of it. More tea stain paper. Here's some more lined digi paper. And here is a puppy dog and bunnies, and another bunny. Most of these images, like I said, came from Mrs. Cog. And then this is a little card I made with cheesecloth and a little snippet collage. It says beautiful day with a little girl and her hat, her bonnet on. And this is an index card, and I decoupaged it with a bunny napkin, and it's a pink card, and there's got stuff on the back you can write on. I'm not sure what kind of index card it was. And then this is a little paper clip that I used for double duty. It's got fabric here, a charm and a button on a pin, and several layers of lace and a button and ribbon. And this is another little pocket that I made. I learned this from Robin House, and this little collage I made this stick pin that's in it, and it's paper clipped to this, and this has some rhinestones on it, and then it has a little tag here with a bird, and it has my name and stuff on the back of it. But there's some velvet in there, some lace. The fabric is canvas as well as a piece of what's on the cover. And this button is so cute. It's a vintage button, and then another little button with the crown charm. And this is actual greeting card envelope that I altered. I made this little thing here, and when you open it up, it has a tag here in this vintage finds pocket, this little skinny tag. This is just a cutout that's tucked in the back pocket. This is a pocket that I made with the hole in it, and it's got a little collage with the button, and then there's a tag in here. And then over here is a little notepad that I attached to this side. And you can also, if you want, when you have the string around this, you can tuck something in the back as well. Anyway, that's that one. There's a little piece of paper with a little stamped image that I had. It's a book page that was gifted to me, and I added this collage. It's paper, and then there's some fabric and ribbon and a button and a pin. This is graph paper. This is some more art paper. This is Tandia art, I believe. I could be mistaken. If it's not, I got it from on Etsy. And some music paper, vintage tabs, doily, some more paper, and this has another guest check with a card and an applique, and then you can flip it up. This is vintage stamp, and some line design paper from DigiKits. This is a printed page that I also used distress oxides on in a stencil, and it's a pocket in the top. It's got lots of different bunny and garden themed tags, and a couple of journal cards, and then this is the other side of the pocket. Some more paper. Here's a paper bag. This is a pretty thick cardstock bunny picture, and I have it on this cardstock, and this came either off of Graphic Fairy or it came from Mrs. Cog. Some more paper. There's lots of writing space in this. Another clip. This is, I stamped vintage style on this tab, and then this is another little tag I made, layered collage with paper and fabric and lace and little pearls and little charm and button there. Here's the other side of that. This came from a children's learning book. More papers. A lot of these little off-cut ones I got just off of the internet. Another little bag, glassine bag that I had copy dyed, and inside are a couple of little cards. It's another paper with tags in it, as well as paper to write on and journal on. There's like one of the cards here. The cards are gardening. This is more stamped pages, ledger, offcuts, stamped, more more stenciling. This little half page have this image here, and then there's a couple of tags. This is Peter Rabbit, which is my third favorite. So I have Velveteen Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, and Holly Pond Hill. Bunnies are all my favorites. And this bunny's pushing chickens in a cart in the garden. Okay, this here is so cool. It's the first time I've ever done it. I learned this from Robin House as well. It's an accordion page, but it's in the middle of my signature. So when you open it, you have all these pockets, which I have Velveteen Rabbit tags in, and then I've collaged little bits of lace and trim. So when you close the book, it accordions up like that, and it's in between these two pages here, which is my center my center paper for the signature. So isn't that cool? I love it. Some little polka dot paper, some stenciled paper. Oh, this opens up here, and then here there's another little pocket with a tag in it. This opens up. This has got some script and vintage stamped on it. And here's some more stenciling and stamping. And it's got journaling paper in the back. And this bag has another tag that I made. This here is hearts that are hole punched out. I punch out those little hearts sometimes to use as ends to my center signature ties. So I saved this scrap. I thought it was cute. This little angel is a digi image that I bought from Karen Milstein on her Etsy shop. This is actually metal art angels that she makes and sells. So check her out, because she does beautiful work. And more tags over here. Like I said, lots of pretty papers. And this is got a belly band, and inside of it is a garden tag. And then I've also, I don't want to pull it out, but this is another envelope that is actually an envelope that you could put stuff in instead of being open like the other one. And they just go through. The back side of the paper bag, I just put a scrap of fabric on there. Again, more paper, another scrap of fabric. Another little pocket with a collage and a tag. Music sheet. Another little pocket. And then in here I have a little bunny book that I made. It's got this bunny on the front, and you open it up and there's a little bag with gesso and you can put something in it. There's also a tuck here, and then coffee stain paper, and another little pocket here. You could put something small in, and then here's the back. So this goes with it. More paper. Here's another pocket with Project Life cards inside to write on. This is the flip out page. Oh, I forgot about this. Flip out, but on the back side is a pocket. And in the pocket is another journaling card, a butterfly. I hope you guys can see all this okay. I'll check it. More stamping and stenciling, coffee stain, paper, vintage ledger, vintage dyed paper. There's some more of the bunnies and chickens and lambs. And here's the flap to that one envelope. And this is the last page, and this is the inside cover, inside back cover. And it's just got a belly band there. So there you go. That is that. And this journal, I believe, is spoken for. If not, it'll be, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I believe it's spoken for. Thank you.